Hey everybody, it's Glenn back in this video with the Doctor Who 11 Doctor figure set. Why? Because it's only the blooming day of the Doctor in it. And what better way to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who than poking a sonic screwdriver at all 11 incarnations of the Doctor. Here's a closer look at the set. I believe this came out in 2010 when Matt Smith became the 11th incarnation of the Doctor, but I'm sure you can still find this knocking around and pick it up for about 50 quid. It's certainly a better investment than buying those shitty 3 3/4 inch Doctor figures that Character Options has been pumping out as of late. If you're a mint in packet type collector, then shame on you. Open them up and play with your toys, man. Yeah, if I can't sway you from that path, don't worry, as you can open the TARDIS doors and still get a really decent gawk at all the Doctor figures. Plus down the sides here, we get some info on each of the incarnations of the Doctor, a bit of blurb about the various personality traits of each incarnation, and also what caused their regeneration. On the back of the packaging are all 11 Doctors, but why bother to pause and look at that as we're about to look at the actual figures themselves. And seemingly a million twisty ties untwisted, and I finally freed them all from their packaging prison, so let's kick it off with, of course, the first Doctor, the kind of old fella whose knee you want to sit on while he regales you with tales of how life was better in the old days. Except he has a time-travelling TARDIS that he can take you back to those old days and prove it. For accessories, he comes with a walking stick because, you know, he's a bit doddery. The first Doctor regenerated into that mad vicar from The Omen who got impaled by a lightning rod. Yep, Patrick Troughton was the second Doctor. As an accessory, he comes with his recorder, because, I don't know, a burst of Bar Black Sheep is never amiss, I suppose. The second Doctor regenerated into none other than Wurzel Gummidge, and if the Daleks had you hiding in fear behind the sofa, then watching Wurzel and Aunt Sally frolic had you literally clawing your own eyes out to rid yourself of the horror. It's John Pertwee, who comes with his sonic screwdriver, which is a do-anything and everything tool for lazy scriptwriters to get the Doctor out of tricky situations. The third Doctor regenerated into the voice of Little Britain among many other roles in a CV longer than his scarf. It's Tom Baker. The fourth Doctor, widely considered to be the most popular of the classic Doctors, he also comes with his sonic screwdriver accessory. And as already mentioned, his signature scarf, which is the kind your nan knits you for Christmas. The fourth Doctor regenerated into that vet from All Creatures Great and Small. It's Peter Davidson, and what with growing up in the 80s, he's the first Doctor I remember watching on TV. Yes, don't let my youthful good looks deceive you. I grew up in the 1980s. The figure comes with a sonic screwdriver, and yes, that's a celery stalk he's wearing on his lapel because, you know, the Doctor is real quirky like that. The fifth Doctor regenerated into, Colin Baker, who wins the award for my least favourite Doctor, yet wins the award for being the most colourful, so it's all swings and roundabouts, really. No accessory for him as the sonic screwdriver was destroyed during the fifth Doctor's tenure and wouldn't return for another couple of incarnations of the Doctor. The sixth Doctor regenerated into Radagast from The Hobbit, Sylvester McCoy, whose tenure I really like largely because I thought his companion Ace was Ace. Hey, cut me some slack, I was like 11. And as an accessory, he comes with his umbrella, the handle of which continues the question mark motif. When Doctor Who was cancelled in 1989, the seventh Doctor was very almost the last one. But then in 1996, he regenerated into the eighth Doctor, Paul McGann, in a TV movie come pilot for a TV show on the Fox network that never got picked up. This also saw the return of the sonic screwdriver, so we get that as an accessory with this figure. Of all the Doctor figures, I think this one has the worst likeness. Then, to much fanfare, Doctor Who was relaunched in 2005 with Christopher Eccleston as the Ninth Doctor, and if you ever want to cosplay, the Ninth Doctor is a great option for getting in the spirit of a convention, yet still blending in and not getting abuse shouted at you while you travel on public transport to the con and back. Comes with his sonic screwdriver, and interestingly, the Ninth Doctor is my dad's favourite Doctor, and he is old enough to have watched them all, so Eccleston must have done a good job. The 9th Doctor regenerated into my personal favourite Doctor, the 10th Doctor, played by David Tennant. Not so much my favourite Doctor for Tennant himself, but more for how I enjoyed the chemistry he had with Billie Piper, who played his companion Rose. Let me know your favourite Doctor in the comments below. For Accessory, we get the same sonic screwdriver as the 9th Doctor. And the 10th Doctor regenerated into Matt Smith, the current incarnation, but not for long, with Peter Capaldi looming as the 12th Doctor. The 11th Doctor is responsible for the Renaissance in bow ties and dresses like pretty much every hipster in East London right now. The figure comes with a sonic screwdriver, and for the first time in a few incarnations, he gave it a makeover. Here are all incarnations of the Doctor assembled together, as they never will in real life, what with a couple of them having shuffled off this mortal coil. And in conclusion, I recommend this set to any Whovian as action figure form documentation of the history of the Doctor, and for the most part it consists of really great likenesses and good attention to detail with the Doctor's ever-changing costumes. Anywho, if you think I should have been the 12th Doctor, then give this video a big thumbs up right now. Otherwise, please comment, share and subscribe, and check out these videos if you want more Doctor Who action figure reviews, Cassandra, and the Empress of the Rachnos. Check out the description beneath this video for links to my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Click those links and connect with me there too. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye.